From hand-cranked starters to the space-age allure of winged tail fins, these features tell a fascinating story of ambition, experimentation, and lessons learned. Not every innovation could withstand the test of time. Some features that once captured the imagination of car enthusiasts faded into obscurity as technology advanced and tastes changed. 8 car features that were groundbreaking in their time but couldn't secure a lasting place on the roads. 8. Suicide doors. Rear-hinged doors, commonly known as suicide doors, were a hallmark of luxury cars in the 1920s and 30s. These doors opened in the opposite direction of modern car doors, offering easier access and an elegant aesthetic. However, they earned their grim nickname because they were prone to opening accidentally while driving, increasing the risk of injury. By the mid-20th century, safety concerns led to their discontinuation, although they occasionally reappeared in concept cars and high-end models for nostalgic appeal. 7. Gas headlamps, 1900s to 1920s. Long before electric headlights, gas-powered headlamps lit the way for early motorists. Using acetylene gas, these lamps were manually lit with a match and provided a flickering but sufficient light source. Popular from the late 19th century through the 1920s, they fell out of favor as electric headlights offered brighter illumination, greater reliability, and the convenience of being integrated into the car's electrical system. Gas headlamps now exist as museum relics, reminding us of the humble beginnings of automotive lighting. 6. Hand-cranked starters. The dawn of the automobile industry saw cars equipped with hand-cranked starters. These manually operated devices were used to ignite the engine, requiring physical effort and a bit of technique. Invented in the early 1900s, hand-cranked starters were essential for cars before electric starters became mainstream. However, they were cumbersome, often dangerous, and unreliable in harsh weather conditions. By the 1920s, electric starters made cranking obsolete, offering a safer and more convenient alternative. 5. Fabric roofs, convertibles with canvas tops. Fabric roofs offered an affordable alternative to traditional hardtops, allowing drivers to enjoy open-air cruising. Popular in the 1930s, these canvas tops were lightweight and easy to operate. Unfortunately, they were highly susceptible to wear and tear, leaking during rain, and provided little insulation in colder climates. Advances in retractable hardtop technology rendered fabric roofs less desirable, and they were eventually phased out in favor of more durable materials. 4th. Foot-operated high-beam switches. Before the introduction of steering column-mounted controls, high-beam switches were operated with a foot pedal on the floor. Introduced in the early 20th century, this feature allowed drivers to toggle between low and high beams without taking their hands off the wheel. While innovative for its time, the switch often became dirty, worn out, or unresponsive. By the 1980s, automakers moved high-beam controls to the steering column for better accessibility and durability. 3rd. Metal dashboards. Metal dashboards dominated the automotive interiors of the 1940s. They were durable, easy to clean, and offered a sleek industrial look. However, they posed a significant safety risk, as there were no soft surfaces to cushion passengers during collisions. The advent of padded dashboards in the 1950s marked the decline of metal interiors, prioritizing passenger safety over aesthetics. 2nd. Winged tail fins. Tail fins soared to popularity in the 1950s as automakers embraced the space-age design craze. Inspired by jet planes and rockets, these dramatic fins became a symbol of futuristic styling, with iconic examples like the 1959 Cadillac Eldorado. However, they added unnecessary weight, increased production costs, and sometimes obstructed rear visibility. By the 1960s, the trend waned as more practical and streamlined designs took over. 1. Two-tone paint jobs, 1950s. Two-tone paint jobs were a defining feature of 1950s cars, offering a striking contrast that made vehicles stand out. These intricate designs required precise application and were often used to emphasize a car's unique contours. However, the additional cost and complexity of two-tone painting eventually led to its decline, with solid, more practical colors becoming the standard by the 1970s. Though these innovations may seem outdated today, they laid the groundwork for many advancements we now take for granted. Which of these features would you love to see revived? Or are they better left in the past? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating vintage car stories.